Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I guess today we're dressing up even more. We got our bamboo shoots from Daisy May. We shall do whatever pleases us. Like T, right? Steven, you know that T is so popular they named a whole letter in the alphabet after it? Nothing else is that popular. So maybe B's. Oh, and the C. Anyway, I got you something for tea time. Letters are weak. Letters are weird. Alright, so we got our bamboo shoots, which is pretty cool. Like bamboo shoots. And we got a espresso maker. That's not tea, Simon. That's coffee. So yeah, I know I made mention I wanted to get up earlier, and you can probably deduce from my voice, because I can deduce from my voice, that I just got up not long ago. I got busy playing Phantasy Star Online 2, and then I got distracted in the 8-bit Discord, and then it was suddenly 3:30 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I could just try to stay up. And I probably could have, and I would have been dead tired right now. And the main thing that was basically stopping me from just staying up, and I decided instead to take a nap, is my initial thought was, well, I could just like go for a walk and like have a shower. Those two things would like probably help wake me up quite a bit. And they probably would. The problem is I got a lot of work I need to do today. So, you know, I can't exactly be risking being absolutely dead tired, exhausted while recording. So, you know. Eva! Hey girl, what up? Swack! Feeling psyched, squeak. Chat with me! Swing by sometime. Working on a new lemon sorbet recipe. What's that face for? I'm not making a face. I don't think I am. I would try that. I don't tend to like lemon that much, but, you know. Maybe her recipe is one I'll like. Yeah, it's been really just fun being back playing Phantasy Star Online 2. Like, it's a game I made mention, I believe, in my early Final Fantasy streams. It is a game that came out a year before A Realm Reborn was released. So, it's not really unfair to compare those two games. Like, you know, if I were to compare 14 to, like, a brand new, like, big budget MMO, yeah, that might be a little unfair, because it's an older MMO. It's gonna feel older, it's gonna feel clunkier. The thing is, though, Phantasy Star Online 2 felt like when it released, admittedly, its release in 2012 was the Japan server. It didn't have a global server for quite a long time. Which, honestly, probably hurt it, and I kind of wish Sega would have just given it a global server at launch. It would have been successful. Honestly, there's probably a timeline where instead of just doing a Japan-only launch, which the game is still immensely popular in Japan. It's popular worldwide, too. It's quite commonly within Steam's top charts. Like, it's a pretty popular game. Put this away so I don't actually dig up a flower. Hey, Steven, I was just thinking about how I wanted to see you. What's the latest? The weather's great today. I'm gonna lay down in the grass and duck some bugs. It's not so great here. Oh, she's singing. Joy! Cashew! Glad to see you. Let's talk. No fresh air never fails to cheer me up, Squeak. Aww. Okay, I'll be back for the fashion. I'll be back for fashion. You know I'm good at it. I mean, look at that. Look at this. I'm good at fashion, man. Like, totally not really bad at it. But like, if they'd released a global version when they did, especially with, at the time, how disillusioned everyone was with Final Fantasy XIV's original release, there is a world where Phantasy Star Online 2 is in the exact position now that 14 is, of being basically the second most popular MMO running at the moment. Like, because they were literally at the prime moment to basically steal away the Final Fantasy XIV player base, but they kind of missed it. Which, to be fair, that's a very Sega thing to do. They have been in the position to win many times and seemingly just chose not winning. You know. Though, I won't say the initial console wars was that time. The Mega Drive to the SNES? Nah, the SNES wins pretty hard. But, like, if Sega had put a lot of marketing into the Game Gear, realized the kinds of games that gamers actually wanted, and released them for the Game Gear, they could have easily won the handheld market. Because the Game Gear was better than the Game Boy. Hello, faraway friend. I found this DIY recipe written in my dream journal this morning. I don't remember writing it down. I've entrusted the recipe to the sea in hopes that someone makes it. My recipe is now yours to try. Or, yours to try now. Good luck, June. Log decorative shelves. I prefer functional shelves, but I mean, you know. New recipe. Won't complain. Because, like, but like, with Phantasy Star, it basically, even playing it now, it feels, gameplay-wise, leagues ahead of basically every other MMO on the market. And that has released in the past quite a long time. Like, it is just so far ahead, even still. With mechanics that they made in 2012. Now, I do understand to some people 2012 may not seem all that long ago. Tech-wise, especially like gaming tech, that is ancient technology near enough. Like, when playing PSO2 for the first time, my thought at the time was, I can't wait for other MMOs to be doing this too. Because, basically, PSO2... Oh, Pinky's helping the boys today, I guess. Yo, what up? Shopping, Steven? I, love window shopping here. And regular shopping, too. Wanna chat? Find anything good? If I get bored, I love to come here and browse free entertainment. That is very fair. I need a slingshot, though. That's all I'm here for at this exact moment. Slingshot. I don't think it matters which one I buy, but I like having the decorated one. But, like, the gameplay is fluid. It has two modes. Regular tab targeting, like a standard MMO, but also it has basically an action mode where you are effectively third-person aiming your character. You don't lock on anymore. You point your cursor, you press buttons, you know. You are basically aiming now. It's basically called aiming mode. And it is predominantly better for casters and ranged characters, but it also works just fine for melee characters, and you have such a range of movement. And you need to be moving. Like, there are a lot of things that if you don't avoid will cause massive damage to you. And PSO2 doesn't exactly have... I need a shovel too. It doesn't exactly have, like, standard MMO classing either. Like, let's use an example. Like, I'm gonna use Final Fantasy XIV because it's just an easy example. You get your White Mage. Your White Mage is your healer. They are healer roles. When doing content, you need a healer. I don't actually remember the name of the class in PSO2. But in PSO2, you have the healer, who has basically some bonuses to healing magic, but also has access to all of the same combat magic as the Techer, which is a different class. I just don't remember the name of the specific class for healing magics. The Techer is the same way. It has a bonus to the combat magics, but has access to every magic. The Summoner, which is very different from how 14's Summoner works, has a wide variety of pets that can do a wide variety of roles, while also having access to magic. So, you know, you can more or less build out your character to be however you want it to be, but there is no designated proper healer. No one is forced into nothing but healing. Same with tanking. The basic, I think it's warrior. I forget, I don't remember the names of a lot of the classes. I play summoner and ranger, give me a break. And occasionally Techer. But like, the basic warrior has a good amount of bulk to just the class in of itself. Can very easily take aggro and tank, as skills that can draw aggro and tank with. But those skills aren't tied to the class as much as they're tied to the weapon of a sword. They aren't the only class that can wield a sword. They aren't the only class that can basically use those skills to pull aggro away if they need to pull aggro. Basically, even though they are, you know, they are more focused towards things like tanking, they don't need to do that. If you want to build your warrior for frontline DPSing, you can. You have so much freedom in how you play, how you build your character, and as a result, you generally have a more enjoyable time because your character is more you. Like, it's honestly just refreshing after having played 14 for so long to play an MMO where, you know, I'm not hard locked into whatever I'm doing. Also, it does not take forever to level. I mean, literally in like PSO2 last night, I took my relatively fresh character to the base of PSO2 from level 1 Ranger, because all of your classes, you can swap between them freely. 14, you know, also does that, but you still have to unlock the classes. There are some classes that technically need to be unlocked in PSO2. Those classes are advanced classes that you need to have the other classes that are their base leveled up first. That at least makes sense. But I took from level 1 Ranger to level 24 Ranger, in, like, maybe of actually playing the game, because I had stopped for, like, half an hour to an hour to doodle something. Like, it was maybe, like, 3 hours. 3 hours of 14? You might go from level 1 to about, like, 18 if you're building up a new class. Mostly because the 1 to 15 range, you're basically having to do by punching mobs in the field. Because you just don't have quests to do. It's in the middle of creating a culinary experience. I don't like those words from your mouth, Ed. Pretzels. I don't want Ed-style pretzels. If I'm making pretzels, I want pretzels. Yeah, I already know how to make it. I will not. Honestly tempted just to throw it in the trash because he wants me to basically spread his brand. And I have no doubt that he probably signed this recipe card, so I think I might just throw it in the trash instead of selling it. I know I could get some bells from it, but, like, I don't... We need to contain Ed. Ed has already breached containment and has made his way to other people's islands. We need to contain Ed as much as we can. I need to do my part. We got Gala. Welcome, Steven. Make yourself comfy, Snorty. What's the latest? Look at that. You look great in your Junihito kimono. I think that color you're wearing would go really well with some star shades. Alright, I get some star shades. Put you as well, Snorty. You probably did. Bam. A lot of blue to go with this thing. I guess blue goes with it. I don't really think so, but what do I know? Also, I will be doing the stamp rally in the museum today. I kind of forgot about it yesterday, so... Like, between the morning segment and the afternoon segment, I did kind of forget about it. I will be back to the Able Sisters, because I'm probably going to need to buy some clothes. Well, I may not need to buy some clothes, but... I kind of want to buy clothes today to do whatever label needs of me, so... But, like... It's just... I honestly am just kind of in the camp of, like, especially because PSO2 is free to play. I honestly don't understand why so many people just basically waste away... Wrong button? Like, all of their game playing time on 14. Like, PSO2 is right there. Admittedly, New Genesis is an acquired taste, and to play the original Phantasy Star Online 2, you need to download it as a separate thing from, like, basically the DLC store on Steam. But, you know... Good morning, Steven. Today feels like it's going to be a fabulous day, Moolah. Let's talk. Whatever you do, darling, don't underestimate the importance of a proper greeting. Every day may bring something new, but common greetings stay pretty much the same, don't they? That must be because they're such important words, right? When you're feeling a little blue, a cheery hello from a friend can have a truly magical effect on you. Yeah, it really can. I mean, not even just a cheery hello, just, at least in my case, whenever I'm feeling really blue, just having a friend message, like, just unprompted, just message, is just really nice. And, like, it's great. Okay, let's come. I don't know if I'm gonna need inventory space for this, so... I might identify stuff, go sell things, then come back for the stamp rally. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Good morning, Stephen. Welcome to the Astera Museum. You know, we're still hosting the stamp rally today as well. Oh my, it appears there may be a gallery or two whose stamps you have yet to collect. The mementos I have are different for each gallery, so if each gallery completes, to try to acquire them all. Yeah, I want you to assess my fossils, my man. I get this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. I will be back for coffee. Even though I have mine here. I imagine Brewster's is much better than mine, but... And, like, I don't even exactly say all this to, like, kind of, like, crap on 14, because it's not a bad game. It's just... It's nothing special. Hello, label. It's coming for the trash can. Because... Yeah. Let's just, deal with that before... We need to contain the Ed. That is just... how it be. Ooh. Money! Like, it's also very much a case of, I think from doing some looking, I think I understand now why New Genesis very much seems to be taking shots at Final Fantasy XIV. There was a Final Fantasy XIV collab with Phantasy Star Online 2. Sega extended the olive branch to Square Enix to basically help them out with their relaunch of Final Fantasy XIV, basically. Square Enix promised that once there was a global release of Phantasy Star Online 2, that they would do a return crossover event. They would pay back that favor. To my knowledge, that never happened. Yeah. Square Enix was perfectly happy to take the customers of Phantasy Star Online 2, try to entice them into playing their game, but they absolutely refuse to do the same back, it seems. Yeah, let's start with bugs. Let's see if I can understand what I'm even doing here. Oh. Stamp. Bam. Okay, so we just roam around and we find these... quiet bench. Sometimes it's nice to take a short breather and relax on this bench. Bam. And we got the shady path, which is probably over here. Seems like the tempered climate bugs are relaxing here. Wait, I have donated one of those big moths. I thought I hadn't. But okay, there's those. I just want to make sure there's not, like, more stamps in other parts of the buggy boy zone. I absolutely love this room. Like, I would love to be in this room in real life. You got a little froggy boy, like, I love this room. And it only gets better the more butterflies you have. Like, Because we don't have them all yet. Like, this will get even better. You might be able to tell I love butterflies. Like... But yeah, I am going to have to actually, like, at some point today, look that up to be like, did they ever actually, like, just not return the favor? But I've never heard talk of a Phantasy Star event in Final Fantasy. So I get the feeling they never returned the favor, which would explain the shots being taken. And I actually think I do want to do, as I may mention, once I'm done with 14, I do want to do Phantasy Star at some point. I might honestly start Phantasy Star before I'm even finished with 14, just so I have some more active comparisons to make as I'm like, yeah, I don't really have much from that big in the river, do I? Different fish live in different parts of the same river. Wow. Wow. I have no fish from the bottom of the river. Oh no, I have one. A lot of them from the middle river. But wait. These are all in the regular river bit. So I guess this must be like the river right at the ocean. And this is like up on cliffs. And we gotta find the abyss. The abyss dweller. We need to make sure our opponent cannot use their graveyard. Oh, I hate this tube so much. I hate the tube so much. And I'm also thinking that I'll probably do, like, base Final Fantasy... Not Final Fantasy. Base Phantasy Star Online 2. Then do New Genesis. Way down here. How far down are we? Oh, you know, about that far. Collect all the fish stamps. Just because, like, they do have two different stories, and I'm pretty sure, I could be completely mistaken on this, but I'm pretty sure there are still some level of updates going out for the original Phantasy Star Online 2. I could be wrong there. They might be completely focused on New Genesis, and I wouldn't be able to blame them for it. Like, they are trying to push it. I do agree with a fair few people that they should have made New Genesis a standalone game instead of tying it on to Phantasy Star Online 2. Especially where it's pretty clear they didn't actually need PSO2 to, like, work it. Aquatic reptiles. They should call this display Not Dinosaurs Chapter 1. Pterosaurs. They should call this display Not Dinosaurs Chapter 2. But I like to think they're dinosaurs. And that's what matters. Honestly, classifying things is the ultimate example of, like, your feelings matter the most here. If you feel like it's a thing, it's probably that thing. Because scientific classifications are more feeling than anything else. As silly as that may sound, it's kind of true. Synthezoic. What are those silhouettes above and behind them? Well, those silhouettes are us. actually feel like it's more or less being like, ah, yes, these villagers come from basically these things. Maybe. I don't know. It feels like what they're trying to do here, but, like, there's not enough things. I suppose there is lines coming from absolutely everywhere. So, you know, we just get to see our ancestors. But, yeah, like, I'm only even in that camp because it's a case of, like, until I had this extra storage that I wouldn't have had there not been all the kerfluffle around trying to upgrade my brother's computer storage. Like, I wouldn't have room for Phantasy Star. It's too big. Like, New Genesis and base PSO2 together are almost 200 gigabytes. So, actually, I think it's like 150, 160, but still, that's a lot of gigabytes. Sculpture exhibit. They look so real. They could come to life and start moving at any moment. They could. They probably won't. Art in the 17th century sure was fascinating. There was always so much to say about every piece. That survived. I'm sure there is a lot of art from that time that did not survive that there is nothing to say about. From the West, the 18th and 19th centuries brought us Rococo and Romanticism. I could stare at these styles all day. Have I collected? But there was still a spot for another thing. I'm bamboozled. Absolutely schmeckledorfed. Is there one for the cafe? Maybe that's what it is. There's a stamp in the cafe. I don't know. It's reasonable. We need to come in here and get our coffee anyway. Nah. No cafe stamp. Skid on his floor. Just hoping to see you today. For some coffee. It's 200 bells a cup. Absolutely, my man. I would love milk. But, like, if they were standalone versions, I could just download. I missed checking the morning turnip price. That just occurred to me. It's now 12:05. Which means it's probably 12:06 in-game. Because somehow my computer's a minute behind. Even my phone agrees my computer is a minute behind. I don't know if it's my phone and the Switch are a minute ahead, or my computer is actually a minute behind. I'm still gonna do everything based on my computer's clock, because, you know, why not? Sad thing about missing the morning turnip prices is I literally was like, I'm gonna organize my day like this so I can check the morning turnip price. And I just didn't do it. Oh dear, pardon me. Is that a set of stamps I see? Oh, it's several in fact. Jolly good. Now to mark your hard work with an aptly named completion stamp. Let's see. Ah, that's what that one's for. Bam. With that, you finish the stamp rally in the fish gallery. Hoot, I say. Ooh, look at you. I say, did you happen to take any photographs of your quest? Your Nook phone takes marvelous photos, and the fish rooms make for an elegant background to be sure. And without further ado, here's the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own fish plaque. Now to the bugs. For the daring to enter their fearsome presence, I give you another completion stamp. Why is my voice not able to do this? You finished the stamp rally in the bug exhibit. By my beak, what a showin'. Your willingness to explore the bug rooms with such gusto is admirable. I myself find lingering there quite impossible. Without any further ado, here's the memento I promised you. present to you your very own bug plaque. And now the fossils. For uncovering the ancient mysteries, I grant to you this completion stamp. Bravo! You almost went Luigi there for a second. Very well done. You finished the stamp rally in the fossil gallery. As for the host of those rallies, it pleases me to my pin feathers to see you frolic amid the fossils so. The views you get as you stand upon the circles on the floor are always such a sight. And the tree of life on the floor, which charts the paths of evolution, it never fails to tickle my talons. I do hope you took a moment to appreciate it all. If you didn't, then I hope you will. And without any further ado, here's the memento I promised. Fossils! What else? Oh yes, the art exhibit. I am pleased to present you with this artfully composed completion stamp. There, it pleases me to report that the stamp rally for the art gallery is finished. You've done this owl proud. Of course, there's so much more than just art on display in that gallery, hoot hoot. It's true. Look at the art in the mind of the artist, their culture, and its history. Art can teach us so much. Of course, while it's true the occasional forgery finds itself in circulation, which is truly reprehensible, each and every piece on display in our museum was expertly appraised and confirmed to be genuine. So please, I encourage you to peruse our gallery to your heart's content. It will not lead you astray. And without any further ado, here's the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own art plaque. Hoot and what? You've collected all the stamps available today. I think you've enjoyed the stamp rally to such a degree. I can't help but puff my feathers with pride. I'll be holding a stamp rally every day until May 31st. We change the stamp stations each day. If you'd like to earn more of those same mementos, I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much for celebrating International Museum Day with us and taking part in our stamp rally. Sharing the wonders and knowledge our museum has to offer never fails to make this owl smile. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot hoot. We've done it. We took part in the stamp rally. I'm just going to say morning turnip price was 84 bells. I don't know if it was that, but I'm going to say it was. That's just how I'm going to go about it. It was 84. So what is the price now? Watch it be 84. That would be quite the coincidence. Alright, boys. What we got? Turnip prices. 89. Okay, so it went from 84 to 89. We got it. Cool. And nothing here I really want. But, yeah. I am, as you might be able to tell, I am currently very excited to play Phantasy Star Online 2 on the channel. And just in general. Like, I'll be playing it on my own, so, you know. Aw, Diva's listening to Caroline sing as she exercises. Hello there, I'm on a stare to study design some more. It's not an imposition. Would you mind doing another style session with me? An outfit that says, I'm on vacation. Say what you'd wear on a leisurely summer trip or one of those big resorts. Try imagining yourself relaxing in the countryside or soaking up the sun on the beach. Do some vacation clothing so you have an idea what I'm going for. This, Okay, what did she give us? A pleasant blouse. Okay, let's see what I can accomplish at the Able Sisters. Naomi's up doing some stretches. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get much, like, vacation outfit here, I don't think. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, I mean, like, the hair clip, maybe. We need, like, regular sneakers. These are high-tech sneakers, apparently. What makes them high-tech? I'll go with these ones. And we'll go with tights. Let's just go with some regular everyday tights, because they're everyday. I mean, every day is vacation. I'm gonna keep the star shades on, because you'd wear shades on vacation, right? Yeah, not much I can actually get here towards the outfit, so. Okay. Hey Sable, I'm still a strawberry. Been having more and more hot days lately. Summer's just around the corner. Probably time to get up my collection of summer earbuds. Yeah, don't remind me that it's been incredibly, unbearably hot quite often. It was like 25 degrees here a few days ago. That is stupidly hot. I don't know what that is in freedom units. I apologize. But hot. That's what I can tell you. It was hot. But like, yeah, not looking forward to the summer at all. It's raining today, frustratingly. I think I'll still try going for a walk because, like, I really want to keep up with exercising and I shouldn't let weather stop me. I just hate walking in the rain. Alright, let's get changed. Let's see. Yeah, let's try to work with this. What do I got in here that could work with this? Little skirt? This is a picnic skirt, apparently. So, like, that could definitely work. I could be a sheep. Sheep go on vacation, right? Nice little elegant hat going on. I mean, it is the right style. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Alright, let's see. Do I have any better socks for this? I mean, these ones are pretty nice. These are country socks. Okay, I do want to take the little wings off. Little wings don't feel like they would exactly suit the purpose. You wouldn't really want to be an imp on vacation, now would you? Pig nose stays, though. There we go. Outfit! Okay. I have changed. You've changed clothes. May I see the outfit? Of course. Oh, good. Let's see it then. I see. Yes, this is what I meant when I say I'm looking for a vacation style. A superb combination of pieces. You've expressed the theme beautifully. Thanks so much. Thank you. This is a little gift here. I'm to show my appreciation. Forget the tailor's tickets are supposed to be used at the tailor shop, okay? But you have this too. It's one of my own creation. What we get? A label coat. Or a label coat. You see, it's a piece from my very own label. It's a new design that is finished. In fact, it's going to be sold at the tailor shop. Thank you so much. Do consider helping me out again in the future. I would have worn this if I could have. One of these days, I'm gonna show up to one of those, and she's gonna be like, you know, show me something cute or something, and I'm just gonna go change into everything label we have, because I think that's the cute thing. Because, you know, at that point I'd be more making her show me something cute, because I imagine her reaction would be absolutely adorable. Let's see. Let's put all these plaques back here. Or should I put them upstairs? This room's pretty full already. There's nothing on the wall, I don't think. Wait, no, I think I put a clock on the wall just to make villagers stop being like, hey, you got nothing on your walls. It's like, yeah, neither do a lot of you. Stop it. I'll put the plaques up here, though. Bam. It's gonna bother me that those aren't centered, but I can't easily move them without this mode, so... There we go. Perfect. But, yeah, I think that might actually be it for today, because I've slept like 4 hours. I am starting to feel a bit tired. I should probably go do something to try to wake up a little bit, and then go for a walk, and then I got more recording I need to do later, so... Yeah. We'll just... I kind of want to plop my butt down somewhere near where Caroline's singing, because it's so freaking cute. She's all the way back there now. Let's just plop down in Diva's garden. Oh, she's fishing now, so she's done singing for now. That's fine. But that's going to be it for today. Wait, I do have Nook Miles stuff. I don't know if there was a special thing for the stamp rally. Does not appear there was. Nook! How could you do that to your boy Blathers? Disappointed with you, Nook. But with that, that is going to be it for today. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I would like to ask if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? If you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It would help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.